2007 to 2014 with 소녀시대. Moreover, her personal incomes are also from CFs and varieties.
세상에 없던 젤네일 스티커, 핫도핫도 네일핏.
She owns the copyright on her solo songs such as I, Y, Rain, and many more. She bought a luxury apartment to her parents in Jeonju, and she owns a Mercedes SLK 55 and a Porsche 911. At the 9th position, there is Suzy of Miss A JYP's girl group, and for this reason she has a better financial ratio than SM. But more than the Miss A activity, she earned from acting in dramas and shooting CFs.
매일매일이 고통이고 웃어도 웃는 게 아니고 숨을 쉬어도 쉬는 게 아니고 그러다 잠깐 잊어버리고 행복하면 우리 아빠는 그렇게 억울하게 가셨는데 내가 따랐어.
She has a big house in Samsung-dong which is reported to cost around $3 million. Number 8 is T.O.P. of Big Bang. According to YG's statement, Big Bang earned $44 million only in 2016. He's king of CFs and he's well known for his acting skills in films.
내가 이 동네 오지 말랬지.
내 목숨 네 건데 내가 어딜 가겠냐?
너 무조건 지는 거 몰라?
네 눈만 볼게. 여기서 우리 같이 나가자.
In 2010, he bought a villa in the UN village which cost about $2 million. During a variety show called Radio Star, he stated that he spent about 95% of his earnings to buy artworks in auctions. The total value of the artworks he owns is considered to be around $15 million. At the 7th position, there's IU. According to Loan Entertainment, in 10 years of activity from her debut in 2008, she earned around 50 billion Korean won, which are equivalent of $44 million. Considering that Loan Entertainment is a small company, she could have taken about 90% of her earnings. She is a famous actress and she shooted tons of commercials.
행복할게.
아저씨가 정말로 행복했으면 했어요.
Times ago, she bought a Porsche Cayenne even though she didn't have a driving license. The number of songs she owns is huge. It's second only to G-Dragon. She makes around $1 million every year from streaming sites. Number 6 is Taeyang from Big Bang. He is reported to own about $300,000 of YG shares and more than $1.1 million of Samsung shares. He has a house in Messinopolis which cost around $1.5 million. During a variety show, he showed his new house both in 2014, which is a luxury villa in the UN village, and it costs about $4 million. Moreover, he owns a 7th-floor building in Hannam-dong, which costs about $6.8 million. He seemed to have additional earnings from other Big Bang members thanks to his solo songs such as Look at Me, Ringa-Linga, Eyes, Nose, Lips, and many more. Number 5 is Chewie from Twice. It's a one member of the famous JYP girl group. She was rich even before becoming member of Twice, thanks to her family. In fact, Chewie made a lot of money from her debut in 2015, also shooting commercials, but a big portion of her belongings is from her family. Her father is a famous businessman, while her mother is the shareholder of 3 surgery hospitals in Taiwan, and she owns 2 cafes in the capital. Number 4 is Rain, the first singer to bring K-pop to America, and the famous actor who also compared in Hollywood movies. He owns a villa in Samsungdong which value is about $6.5 million, a building in Dosan Road of about $22 million, and a private villa in Cheongnam-dong of about $6.3 million. If we add the buildings of his wife Kim Tae-hee, the total value of Rain's family's buildings is about $45 million. Number 3 is G-Dragon of Big Bang. He owns the copyright of half of the Big Bang songs because a lot of them were written and composed by him. He makes $1.1 million each year from their songs. He also has solo songs such as Crooked, Untitled, and Heartbreaker, and many more. His credit card is the famous Black Card, which is given only to 0.001% of Koreans. He owns a lot of buildings, including the one in Cheongnam-dong, which costs around $8 million, some apartment, a pension in Pocheon, and a cafe in Jeju Island. He has a lot of cars, including a Bentley and a Lamborghini Aventador. His total net worth is presumed to exceed $50 million. At the second position, there is Seungri of Big Bang. He has a lot of income as a member of Big Bang, but it's just a small portion of his profits. In fact, he's a huge businessman. He owns a VIP luxury private bar and a nightclub called Burning Sun in Seoul. He's owner of $8 million land in Busan. He owns a cafe called End Here, and he's shareholder of a cosmetic company. In addition, he is CEO of the company YGX, and last but not least, he is CEO of a restaurant chain named Aori Ramen, which involves 45 restaurants in 6 countries. Finally, in the first position, there's Choi Siwon. He is member of Super Junior, but also an actor. He was rich even before his debut thanks to his family. In fact, his mother owns a famous underwear company, while his father is a very rich businessman in Korea. In a variety show in 2012, some Super Junior members stated that his father could even buy SM Entertainment with a loan. Siwon owns 2 buildings in Apgujeong and a lot of luxury cars.